Some people were disappointed. And of course, we would have loved to have Trump state to the world that XRP is the standard, talk about crypto during the inauguration, issue a bunch of executive orders day one, circling the crypto industry. But we have to have reasonable expectations, realistic expectations. But see, crypto has gone mainstream. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle. Just days before the inauguration, we have a president issuing a meme coin. His companies are buying cryptocurrencies. We'll talk about which ones. This ain't ever going back to the old days. We are going forward at light speed. And the biggest winner has been XRP from this change in administration. And that winning ain't going to stop. We see right here, Mickle posting coded with Brad Garlinghouse shaking hands with JD Vance. We have an awesome post here by Austin King saying Trump's inauguration raised over $200 million, breaking all prior records, and Ripple donated 500% more than its industry peers like Coinbase and Kraken, and there's a good reason for that. Ripple is making one thing extremely clear. They strongly support Trump. However, their goals with cozying up with the Trump administration might not be what most people expect. This is the important part, and this is what makes this special. Ripple wants to be regulated. In a regulated environment, Ripple and XRP has many competitive advantages. Many of the things their peers do that might be kind of outside the lines, they would never dream of. And if they can't do that stuff, at least here in the United States, solving real problems for real customers using blockchain technology, that goes to the forefront. This is a big deal here. Again, we see Eleanor Tarrant saying no day one executive orders around the crypto industry or related pardons. There's one thing there that I want to discuss here in a little bit. There's one that I expect to happen soon. We see Coinbase right now jumping from 193 on the US App Store to 21st. Remember, usually signaling a cycle top, a high, a time when you need to think about getting out is when these apps start hitting number one. And they'll continue to make their way up. And again, while I'm not a meme coin investor, and while I understand the Trump coin will eventually probably wreck every investor out there that's involved in it, it is going to bring the normies back to this space. Get them looking into cryptocurrencies again. That hasn't happened even with all the success, with Bitcoin roaring to all-time highs, XRP going up to $3. We haven't seen retail jump in here like normal, and I think that's just starting to happen here. Jeremy Hogan saying Gensler's SEC ends as a new one begins. So good to get rid of him. A new SEC which prioritizes to create better rules for digital asset space and focuses on fraud and true investor protection. That's what it's about. I want a regulated space. I would love if these major crypto assets, if their main team has to release reports. I'm not talking about like audited financials like a company needs. We don't need all that stuff. But more information we get that we can rely on, we can be better with our investment dollar. And I think we're going to work towards that. Sensible regulations, making sure that the investor has all the pertinent information they need to make an informed investment here. Vincent Van Code says, I don't understand this with people. We had a crypto ball, which was massive. He launched his own meme coin, as I said. Do you understand that this is a done deal? And that's the thing. This is all over Red Rover. Crypto is taking over. Things will move quickly in the next few weeks, but rest assured, crypto is now mainstream. Vincent is so right here with this post. Ripple and XRP announce, and breaking news will likely come out in the next 3 months. Hold and be patient. And I think for sure we are going to get an end to that Ripple court case, specifically because we already had a ruling. A judge ruled as a matter of fact, as a matter of law, and this thing needs to go over. At this point in time, it's just being vindictive. It's a waste of money. And when that court case goes away once and for all, during a bull run, understand this, when the judge originally ruled, that wasn't a bull run yet. XRP's price and crypto in general wasn't going up. It's going to be a whole different thing when that court case ends once and for all officially, even though it's already over. When it's officially over, XRP is going to go ballistic. WLFI, Trump's company here, to commemorate the inauguration of Donald J. Trump as the 47th president of the U.S., WLFI is proud to announce the following strategic purchases today. So what did Trump buy? $47 million worth of Ethereum, $47 million worth of wrapped Bitcoin, probably to use in Ethereum DeFi, $4.7 million in Aave, $4.7 million in Link. Quite a bit of Ethereum assets there in this little bundle of purchases. I'm sure they will expand as we continue forward, though. This is bullish. We have a president that's acquiring cryptocurrencies. This is a big deal. Crypto.com rebranding with a Trump association. Their new name is Crypto.com by Bitcoin and Trump Coin. Probably what it is you have a lot of the normies that are looking for apps. How do we get this coin? And they want to make sure they capture them and get them onto their platform. And the more people, they may come on to buy a little bit of Trump coin, but they're going to buy some XRP. They're going to buy, some HBAR, some of these other coins that we want that money flowing into. It's just a matter of time. Now, this is what needs to happen. We need to free Ross. It was one of the promises made during the campaign, and it's time to get him out there. Fulfill that promise. Of course, Ross broke a lot of rules, a lot of laws, and went to jail as he should have. But, this is too long. They way overdid it. It's time to get this guy out of there. And I hope he follows through on that promise. Ross needs to be let out. And even though it was based around criminality, he sure did a lot for the crypto industry, showing there's utility to blockchain, even though it's not the kind of utility we want. I think he's done enough time. Let's get him out of there. Circle CEO, optimistic about the Trump era and that it's going to be pro-crypto. Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire expressed confidence in Donald Trump's potential to reverse restrictive crypto measures here. We have to repeal SAB 121, which penalizes banks for holding crypto. So they're holding these assets on their balance sheet. You have a bunch of Bitcoin, you have some XRP, you have some Ethereum. That's an asset. But under this stupid SAB 121, they have to put it as a liability. This is nuts. Repeal that. That's going to stop adoption of this technology for sure. Circle donated $1 million in USDC to the Trump inauguration, signaling support for his crypto policy. So they believe on what's coming forward. Despite no mention of crypto in Trump's inauguration speech, which I wouldn't have expected, Bitcoin surged to 109 before settling to 103. And institutional interest remains strong with $2.2 billion in weekly inflows on crypto-focused ETPs. Trump's presidency has sparked optimism. So they still got to deliver on some promises, but no matter what, we're not going back to the Gensler era. Understand this. Governments are always going to be adversarial to the crypto enthusiasts. We're about freedom. Governments are generally tyrannical, not generally, always tyrannical. There's always going to be that ebb and flow, that struggle, but this is going to be a better environment for your ripples, your circles, your real entrepreneurs to go out there and build the future. So as a matter of fact, it's happening. It's just a matter of time before we take off again during this bull run here. There's a lot of concern out there that maybe Coinbase is insolvent. Solana, of course, had a lot of problems, couldn't handle all the transactions due to this Trump coin and this Melania coin stuff. But, when you try to take Sol off of Coinbase, which I did, I'm getting ready. I'll tell you this. If there's a Baron coin, and this is stupid, it's just a gamble. I'm not promoting anyone else to do this. But I want some money in place. So if a Baron coin launches, I'm going to be all over that. I think it's funny. I think it's going to do good. But again, I'm just gambling, just a little gambling money. Yesterday, I transferred some Sol to my wallet so I could do a trade. And I don't know, about 20 hours later, they stopped it and just gave me my Sol back. I wasn't able to transfer almost a full day. I wasn't able to transfer any Sol off of Coinbase. So people are saying, what's the deal here? The whole Solana blockchain's not down. Is it that Coinbase doesn't have the Solana that they claim to have because people are now trying to pull it off? I would expect not. Maybe they have it in cold storage and they're able to bring it up quick enough for people to use it. I really don't think that Coinbase is selling you Sol they don't have. If they did, it'd be a major problem. I mean, this is a publicly traded company. It'd be absolutely reckless. I highly doubt that's the case, but we'll see. You never know in cryptocurrencies and these exchanges, but I seriously doubt it. I think it probably is due to their security and procedures. They're not able to pull it out of cold storage fast enough to meet market demand. Again, we'll see as this kind of plays out a little bit. We have this new category on CoinGecko. They've added the Made in America, Made in USA crypto section. Of course, things like XRP, Solana, Hedera, XLM, SWI is in this mix as well. Does this mean anything? I highly doubt we actually get tax-free treatment for these Made in America coins, but you never know. But it gets really tough to discern, well, what's a made in America coin? I mean, a lot of XRP's action and really business utility happens overseas, even though Ripple's an American company. All of these networks are global in nature. Like, and who knows if CoinGecko, if their way of classifying made in America coins is right or not. It's definitely an area of interest. We'll see if anything really comes of this. But if it did, if you had some coins like XRP that had fully, tax-free treatment, that would be a game changer like we haven't seen. We'll see if that plays out. I don't have high hopes for it, but only time will tell. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.